Good evening and welcome to the Why Agriculture Gala dinner.
It is great to have you with us tonight as we showcase this fantastic program.
The evening will be filled with entertainment, speeches from the drivers of the program, success stories, and, of course, good food.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we take you through this journey that is
Why Agriculture. Coined Why Agriculture to encapsulate the spirit of the youth and to highlight all the reasons one should consider a career in agriculture. The Y stands for youth and denotes the vibrant Y generation. And it asks, why? Why should one choose a career in agriculture? Well, here's why.
My name is Zonaka Masbigire. I'm 22 years old now. Attended school at Franz Rasimpi Secondary School.
My name is David. My surname is Mopelo. I'm from Jau, Chusen village.
My name is Ndumiso Mazibuko from KwaZulu Natal in Ladysmith.
My name is Abongile Balahane. I'm from the Free State Province.
My name is Heidi Patlane, Deputy Director at the Statistics and Economic Analysis.
I got to know about NMC by the year 2013 when they came to our school, Franz Rasimpi. They were busy telling us about different careers, different agricultural careers. That's when I got to know about horticulture.
We employ a hands-on approach to career guidance. Not only do we go out to agricultural schools to raise awareness about opportunities within the industry, but we also empower teachers through our training programs to monitor and nurture talented students who may be eligible for our bursaries.
During the year 2014, I got a call from one of my school teachers named Mr. Mapeda. He told me that there was a man called Mr. Chilizi from NMC looking for my contact numbers. That's when Mr. Chilizi called me, told me that I should come to NMC. When I got to NMC, that's when I was told that I was one of the luckiest students that got hold of the NMC bursaries. That's when I got to meet the CEO, Mr. Ronald Ramablana, the HR Senior Manager, Miss Virginia. Look at me today. I'm doing my final year studying horticulture through NMC bursary.
Wow, what an interesting account of how it all starts at the grassroots level.
Zonaka is a bright young lady who's eager to make her mark in the industry.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing what kind of impact she'll make in the future.
Enthusiasm, drive, hard work, and commitment are essential to success in any workforce.
That's right, and each of those traits can be the difference maker. But for some, it's a willingness to get your hands dirty. The National Red Meat Development Program is a 200 million rand project handled by the Department of Rural Development and Land Reform. It has seen the development of over 15 feedlots countrywide and services over 700 communal livestock farmers. One such feedlot has been graced with the care and management of a talented young man by the name of David Mopelo. His feedlot, which is based in Mafikeng, has grossed more than 390,000 rand in just 4 months.
After completing my studies, I worked as a temporary teacher at Northern Cape. While working as a temporary teacher, I came across an internship advert under National Red Meat Development with National Agricultural Marketing Council. I applied for that internship program. I was selected and started working from September 2015. During internship, I was responsible for CFP maintenance, where we fatten animals, helping farmers to access market, and red meat quality improvement. I am currently employed by National Agricultural Marketing Council as an animal health officer. My duties as an animal health officer is to make an intake where we bring animals to CFP for fattening, vaccinating, disease prevention, block any CFP disease.
Now that's what I call a cowboy. But that's not all agriculture is about. Right, Tandeka?
Certainly isn't, Radhi. There are several career paths on offer within the agricultural sector, some of which are quite corporate.
So you're saying handling crops and livestock is not all agriculture is about?
Of course not. You can be an agricultural economist, an agronomist, an agricultural engineer, just to name a few.
Well, I guess I'd better suit up then. Strategic Integrated Projects, or SIP-11, is one of 18 flagship infrastructure projects overseen by the Presidential Infrastructure Coordinating Commission. Its purpose is to enable agro-logistics and rural infrastructure investments to unlock the potential of rural areas to create jobs. Ndumiso Mazibuko is an integral part of the SIP-11 steering committee.
I joined the NAMC in June 2011, where I was an intern in the Statutory Measures Division, responsible for livestock industries. I found that there was a culture of learning, especially for young professionals within the agricultural field. So I decided to take the opportunity to apply for a bursary which the NAMC was offering. This enabled me to study further for my master's in agricultural economics. I further decided to study further through the bursary being offered by the National Agricultural Marketing Council, where I'm studying for my PhD in the agricultural economics field, where I'm looking at one of the projects which I'm involved in, which is called the Strategic Integrated Projects 11, which looks at agro-logistics and rural infrastructure. What that entails is for us to, as the NAMC, to coordinate SIP-11. So we work directly with the private sector and government to look at what projects they are doing in terms of infrastructure and reporting on that on a quarterly basis to the PICC.
The supply and demand crop estimates is an ongoing process of forecasting the future state of grains in the country. This is, of course, in terms of supply and demand within commercial markets. The program also provides insights on the stocks at the end of the marketing season, indicating how much grains will be available for that particular year. Abongile Balarane is responsible for conducting research and liaising with industry role players on the ins and outs of markets on a national and international level.
I joined the NMC in 2013 as an intern. I was placed under the Agricultural Trust Divisions and Agribusiness. So I was always called 50-50. I was moving between the two divisions. The NMC supported me financially in terms of my studies. They were paying my fees from the day I arrived there. I applied for the bursary. They granted me the bursary to further my studies. They've paid for my MSc, they've fully subsidized my PhD also. Before completing the PhD, NMC granted me another position as a grain specialist. Currently, I serve as a grain specialist under the Supply and Demand Crop Estimates Committee. And if you check on a monthly basis within the Supply and Demand Crop Estimates, the report that we publish, we get about 20 to 30,000 hits on average. It ensures how many people are out there who look at the work that we do, the value of my work, you understand. One of my duties is to ensure that on a monthly basis we publish a report of South African supply and demand crop estimates. Now that I'm a doctor here at NMC, one of the most of the junior doctors around the NMC, I mean, it's a great pleasure for me. I mean, if you can imagine the road that I've traveled from an intern to the position I am today, I mean, every time I look back, I see where I all started this journey of being an agricultural economist.
See what I mean?
I do. So it's not just about boots, overalls, and stepping in cow dung.
Exactly, and that is one of the points that the Why Agriculture Initiative is trying to drive home. We're trying to shed some light into career paths that most young people do not know about.
I see. It's good to see that the corporate ladder applies even in agriculture. It looks like Ndumiso is well on his way to becoming a big shot in the industry.
Oh yeah, and so is Abongile. The guy is 20-something and already has his PhD. And speaking of big shots, check out this interview of Heidi Patlani. She worked her way up to a prominent position in the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries.
The Agricultural Policy Action Plan is a strategy devised in response to sluggish growth and job losses in the agriculture, forestry and fisheries sector. It is a set of actions aimed at assisting in the achievement of two specific outcomes as outlined in the National Development Plan. That is, to ensure decent employment through inclusive growth and to ensure comprehensive rural development and food security. The implementation of this plan is one of Heidi Patlani's many responsibilities.
I got employed at the NAMC, which is the National Agricultural Marketing Council, as an intern, and I was employed under a sub-directorate called MEC, Market and Economic Research. So in that focus area, with good mentorship, we were steered to produce excellent reports, steered to interact with stakeholders in different way, find links of where to source accurate data, and that on its own gave me the motive to yearn to excel in what I was doing. And in just a year, I was employed as an economist. As an economist, my duties were mostly trade pro articles, and in those we profile various commodities that are exported to various countries outside, and that gives you a very good brief of who's the end user of that commodity. Moving from NAMC, I was employed at the Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries as a deputy director. And such responsibilities require supervision, that you supervise people that you're working with. Such responsibility requires that you should produce results. My main function as a deputy director under the Directorate Statistics and Economic Analysis is to monitor the performance of the sector.
National Agricultural Marketing Council, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to study horticulture. Thank you very much.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank National Agricultural Marketing Council for awarding me this opportunity to apply my knowledge and gain new skills through National Retinue Development Program.
I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the National Agricultural Marketing Council and the Agri-Sector Skills Development.
I support Y Agriculture.
Amazing! It's so good to know that someone like Zonaka could end up in a position like this someday.
Yes, and that's what Y Agriculture is all about. It's about taking young, talented people and giving them an opportunity and grooming them to reach their full potential.
It's about investing in people, investing in the future.
Well, there you have it, folks. We are so proud of this initiative and we hope to get your support and endorsements going forward.
Well, until next time. Bye.